Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Soldier for the Lord, and today we're doing a quick how-to video. I'm going to show you guys how I strip the paint off of a Hot Wheels car. So here we have a Blue Lotus, and we're going to strip the paint off of it. And what I use is it's Rust-Oleum Aircraft Remover. Now, I did use a Rust-Oleum auto paint remover, I think is what it was called. And it gets the job done, but this stuff works faster. So this it's about $10, and you can get it at like any auto parts store. I just get it at the AutoZone right by my house has it. And also I have to mention, if you guys are not 18, you're going to have your parents buy it for you. So we're going to get started here. Pause for just a sec so you guys didn't have to listen to me shake that can and watch the camera shake. And don't be shy with this stuff. I mean, a little bit will probably work, but I don't know, it's cheap enough. Get it on there. Make sure you guys get everywhere. Well, you don't have to go back and do it again. Flip it over. You gotta make sure you get the bottoms. I mean, the very inside of the car, you know, you're not gonna see, but you want to get the bottom edges, like right there, you know, all that area. See, and you can see how the paint's already starting to bubble. So we'll go ahead and flip it back over. We're gonna let that sit for about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I'm impatient. I couldn't wait the whole 5 minutes, but as you guys can see, the paint is just completely coming up. It just peels itself right off. And you can just come up here with a microfiber towel or whatever. You can probably use a paper towel. I prefer microfiber. But it just wipes right off. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay. And after this, you go and just rinse it off in some water. Don't do it in your sink. Don't do it in your wife's sink, your mom's sink, whatever. They're going to be upset with you. Got to keep the women in your life happy. But I'm going to go rinse this off, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I rinsed off the paint, and as you can see, there's some little tiny areas that still need some attention. And this one I actually got really lucky. A lot of the times, right in here, these little cracks, you will need to take an X-Acto knife or a razor knife, box knife, whatever, and you'll want to scrape these cracks out. But this one I got really lucky. There's just a couple of little spots. Yeah, you can see that right there. Right up in there. Some of the spots like that are kind of goofy to get to. This is just a flosser, but I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard to see. The camera won't focus. You're gonna have to believe me. Right here is kind of just like a rough edge, and it gets in there kind of like a file, and we can just take those little spots of paint right out. Sorry, I'm using my third hand here to hold the camera and trying to make sure that you guys can see this here. But just little spots like that, you can get up in there. I'm just going to take the razor knife. And sometimes there's spots where you can't get your razor knife in, and that's where this comes in real handy, like down here in these bumpers and stuff like that. You can just kind of file it out without messing up the integrity of the car, because you don't want to use a real rough file. You're going to mess things up. And if you don't get to these little areas right away, the paint will re-dry, and you will have to get back in there and spray some more of that aircraft remover on. But for all the purposes of this video, this one is looking pretty good. Now, when you guys go to paint, I use all Krylon paint. I think it's good quality, but make sure you use primer first, do your paint coat, and make sure you clear coat it when you're done. And don't be impatient like me and wait the 15 minutes, the 10 minutes for it all to dry. Otherwise, it sucks having to repeat, start from the beginning, strip all your spray paint off, and redo it. Also, this one right here, as you can see, it says for plastic. That works great for interiors, because a lot of the times if you try to use regular spray paint on the interiors, for some reason it does not like to stick very good. It sticks, but it likes to run and show the primer through it. So when you're doing your interiors, make sure you get the plastic, and I can't stress it enough, make sure you do the clear coat, because your cars will scratch if you don't put clear coat on. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave me a like rating down below, and we'll see you next time. Soldier for the Lord signing off.